So in this video today we have right in front of me a carburetor off of a 2001 Polaris Sportsman. This is off a 400. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. It's a Bikini Carb Corporation. So I want to tape it off for the first off of it. It's mounted like this in the four-wheeler. It's got a bolt here, I think it's 11mm. And then you have one fuel line down here and one fuel line up here. You're going to disconnect those two. And then you have the choke line that goes right into here. It's a 12mm bolt. It takes a special wrench. There's another video on my channel that tells you how to make your own, so you don't have to buy one. And then you have your throttle cable, which is actually going to be in here, which I've already took mine off. And then you get a little gasket in there. I'm going to go ahead and take that gasket out, set it off to the side so you don't get carburetor cleaner or anything in it. I'm going to take this cover, just go ahead and throw it. The throttle cable will come in here, and it's going to wrap around this, and it's going to have a brass fitting. So what you have to do is you got to hold your throttle cable open. You'll figure it out. So you take that off, and then you'll have this out. Now a lot of these bolts here, if you can see, I've had to grind each one of the screws out with a flat head, and that was even trying to use a slide hammer, not a slide hammer, a punch hammer. I'll leave a description to it and link below. But when you flip it over, here's the bottom. This is your bowl. So take the 4 screws out of your bowl, which can be a very big pain. Now they're kind of longer screws. Set them off to the side. They are longer, but they don't have a washer on. And I'll show you why that's important here in just one second. All these screws out, and then your bowl will come out. And it's probably going to be full of stuff. Now, let's look at your bowl first. The seal right here needs replaced. But you can get away with just taking it out. On this carburetor, I wasn't able to just take it out and set it off to the side. It's really in there, like really in there. Before you start shooting carb cleaner in this, though, if that's all you're going to do is use carb cleaner, you really want to get this seal out. So another thing I do is I'm going to take this. This is how you drain your float bowl here. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to remove it just because I want my carburetor clean as can be. So anyways, you can see this is pretty dirty. Got a lot of gunk in it. That needs to be cleaned up. So the next thing will come right here. Take these 4 screws out of this. You know, it's got some debris in it. Set the spring off to the side. Set the cap off to the side. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually a diaphragm because this fooler, the fuel is above it, so I don't really see it needing a diaphragm. But it's definitely a seal of some sort, and it's got a little notch here on it. Rebuild kit does not come with this on the ones that I was looking at, but this notch lines up with this little notch here on the plate. And then if you look right here, there's a little groove notch area there for it as well. Now we're going to come back here to the bottom, and this right here is actually your float. Okay, this is what controls the fuel flow into your cooler. When it's all the way down, it's got the needle open so it'll allow fuel into the bowl, which the bowl's already in there. And as it comes up, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but there's a little bitty pin in here, and as it goes up and down, and you can see this metal tab on this. That's what sets the float level. So as it goes up, it's full, it shuts it off. As it comes down, it adds more fuel to the bowl so you don't run out. Now you have a main jet and an idle jet. I think this is the main jet. I get these confused sometimes. You're going to want to take your main jet out. It's just a flathead screwdriver. And this thing is absolutely filthy. You're going to want to replace this, or take carb cleaner, blow through it, and just make sure you can see through it. This one's pretty easy to see through. I'm going to set it off the side because it's also going to go in the hot tank, but I'm going to set it in its own little separate thing. But I can look all the way down through that carburetor now. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's also a washer right there that goes with the main jet. The main jet actually sits on that washer, and you can easily just keep those two together, set it off to the side, because I'm going to hot tank this whole thing. This whole carburetor can go for a bath. And then you're going to want to take a flathead screwdriver wherever you hit it from yourself, and you're going to come into this jet, which I think I've got too big a one. And there's a jet in here that you want to remove. I'm going to get a smaller screwdriver. But you remove that jet, and then it's time to remove the bowl, the float. So what I do is take a little flathead screwdriver. Now this bowl's not like most of them, because you really need to. You'll see one side has the pin sticking out, and you'll see the other side has a flat piece to keep it from going on in. And what you're going to need to do is just push it on out here. Might even just set it to the side a little bit here. And once you get it moving, it'll normally come right out. And that pin is stuck in there on this one. It's real hard to pull up. I mean, it's coming slowly, so just man, normally they come out a lot easier than that. That pin's bent though. It's no good. But anyways, once you get the pin out, set it back here like that. Set your pin off to the side. Man, that is in bad shape. You can go ahead and lift this straight up. But be careful, so you guys can see it. When you lift this up, you'll see this little guy in here. And that's actually the seat. So these are your floats, and this is your seat. And you see it's just got two pieces of wire, and you can slide it down here. Take it right off. It's pretty dirty. And it's normally got a little rubber tip, so it's either got a rubber tip or there's a rubber piece in here depending on the carburetor. Looks like this one's actually the rubber piece. So we're going to take this out. We're going to set it off to the side over here with the jet in that line. We're also going to set this off to the side. All these parts are going to go in the hot tank with the carburetor to get cleaned up. So once you have this jet out and that jet out, man, this thing's just dirty looking. We're gonna go ahead and flip over, and there's a jet right in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a flathead screwdriver, take this jet out. It's pretty clogged up. So that one's sitting there. Now, it's pretty safe to throw off into the old parts washer. I'm going to remove this spring, so I'm going to now. You don't have to, but I'm going to because it's actually going into a hot tank. This is your idle adjustment. So, we're going to set that off to the side. Look up there at that. All it does is push this up and down. So, I'm not actually showing you. If you're going to take carburetor cleaner and do it, you just take carburetor cleaner, clean out this whole area here, take your jets out, clean them out really well. Here's what the carburetor looks like before it goes in to the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to scrub on this or anything. I'm literally going to dunk it, and it's going to fit about halfway this way, and then probably flip it upside down and dunk it in there. So we're going to set it on here for 480 seconds on heat 2. We're going to turned on. Alright, so this is the carburetor after it's been through the ultrasonic cleaner. You notice that all this is no longer nasty, dirty green. It's a little wet still, but oh well, we're going to shoot a carb cleaner through here, and here, and there, and there, when we're done. So, or not, but whatever. You guys will. So the first thing we want to do is start to reassemble it. I have all my stuff out over here that has been cleaned. So, first thing you want to do is what I've already did off camera, and that's install that jet right there. The reason I say I've already installed it is because I never took it out, because it's just going to go through here anyways. So clean that out right there. Ignore the neighbor on the crotch rocket, if you can, or the idiot on the crotch rocket. So, next thing we're going to do is put the other jet in. Make sure you put your washer on it, okay? And it goes right here. That does you guys no good. It goes right in here. Snug that down a little bit. Now that one's set. So then find your floats, slide your needle back onto your float. And then you align it here in this first hole. And it ought to go right in. Normally they don't give you too much problem. There she is. She's in. So anyways, after you put your needle in the seat in there, you can see this one's going up and down really easily. I'm going to take that rod that we pulled out. You should clean that too. And then I believe it slid in this side first. It doesn't matter what side it slides in first, but it should slide in a lot easier when it's clean. That doesn't mean it's going to. It just should. Just kind of wiggle that back and forth until she's in. So once you get your rod back in here, that holds your float in. You can flip it upside down, and as you saw, that went right down to the bottom. And it goes up and down just fine. Right up and down, right up and down. That'll be turning the heel on and off. So, once you got that done, go ahead and grab your bowl. Make sure you clean your bowl out real good with carb cleaner or whatever you're going to use to clean it. Just make sure you got it all clean. Then, grab your little screw here. Put it in the back of the bottom here. Your bowl. So then we're going to put our seal back in. Which this is what's going to really probably say that this one needs a rebuild, because the seal is pretty flat. So it's probably going to leak gas, and I'm probably going to do it all again, but at least you guys got a video. So, set this back on the carburetor, like so. Get your 4 bolts out. Remove this jet right here. And you clean your jet all up and make sure it's nice and purty. And it goes right in there, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it goes right down here in this corner. Pop that piece in there, pop this piece in here, put your cap. Like I said in the beginning of this video, make sure you line the little knob on this up. So this will be going in here. Okay. Now you see the indentation right there? This indentation right here has to slide in that. So you take it. Make sure she all goes in there nice and easy. And kind of take your gasket here, whatever it is, it's rubber. Make sure it comes all the way out there. It's going to make a good seal. It's got a little rubber line in there that it sits in, and it's metal line there. So then you take your cap, and you look there, and there's that. I'll line the spring up with that little nipple, and then take your bolts with the washers, put them in there. So next we're going to grab the spring here, bolt, and what this is your idle adjustment. We're going to flip the carburetor over, and you'll find it right here by the bowl, this adjustment here, and you're just going to screw it in. And screw it in until it comes up here. Opens that blade, this right here. That moves, that controls your throttle blade. Just go until it just barely opens it. And you'll have to make more adjustments when you got her back together. So then, it's ready to go back on the four-wheeler. You put your plate back across here, if you took that off. If not, look, and you've been working around it, good for you. I didn't. Just put the plate back on here. She's ready to go back on the four-wheeler. When you hook it back on the four-wheeler, you'll put your throttle cable down through here. You put it in a little brass tab that goes in there, and that will be done. And then right here is where your choke goes in. You put your choke in with your special tool that you made. If you didn't make one, go check out my other video, and it shows you how to make one. Thanks guys, have a good day.